So very good evening to one and all present here. Am I audible? My voice is visible. Am I audible to everyone? Yes. Am I audible? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. So very good evening to one and all present here. So welcome to the day 3 session on ChatGPT and AI tools to save 2 hours of time daily. So this is the day 3 session. So we have a summarize on day 1 and day 2. In day 1, we have been concentrated on what is ChatGPT and what is Microsoft Office 365, and we have some slide AI concepts are in day 1. And day 2, it's purely based on research oriented and some other tools which has been taken by Dr. V. Purnia ma'am. And Saravanan sir is taken ChatGPT add in how to prepare a letter of intent or bona fide letter. These kind of things we have done so far in day 1 and day 2. So in day 3 session, we are going to see what is the main concept of AI tools, and we are going to use Microsoft Office 365 web version. Okay, so let's get into the session. In today's session, we are going to discuss about what is automated data entry with OCR, and the second one is what is Office 365 filter formula, and third one is record macro. It is an advanced filter concept. So we are going to discuss these 3 topics in next 1 hour session. So these 3 topics are most important. We are going to use these type of data in day-to-day life. Okay. So if you're going for if you have a sample data in an image format, so how to convert that image to an Excel format. Okay. So these kind of hacks we are going to see today in the session, and we are going to use some Office 365 filter formula. So we have already discussed about, we already know about what is VLOOKUP, what is HLOOKUP, and what is XLOOKUP. Okay, we have lookup formulas are available here. So how to overcome this VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, we have a new concept called filter formula. So we are going to discuss this filter formula in this session. And third one is record macro. This is one of the easiest tool and easiest option which is available in Microsoft Excel. So these 3 content we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay. The first one, we are going to see what is automated data entry with OCR. Okay, this is the most important tool. Nowadays, we are using the data in Excel format. So most of the data we are in Excel format. Okay, for example, if your HOD or your manager or your team leader, okay, they are sending the data in image format. Okay, they want to convert this data into an Excel format. How long it will going to take the data based on that? For example, the image contain 10 rows and 10 column data. Okay, so your HOD or your senior professor or your manager or team leader want to convert the image data into an Excel format. Okay, so how long you're going to take that data to complete the work? Can you please ping the text in chat box? It's a very simple question actually. You have a data in image, so entire Excel data in an image format. So your team leader or your HOD is not having a soft copy of the data. So they need to convert the image into Excel data. The data contain 10 rows and 10 columns. So how much time you're going to take the data to be converted from image to Excel? Yes. It will take 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, it will take 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, good. Okay. Any other responses? 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. It takes around 10 minutes and 5 minutes. Good. Okay. So we are going to use an important tool to convert that image data into an Excel format. Okay. How we are going to perform in that? We can see some step-by-step concept. First, we can look on to what is automated data entry. Okay. So this automated data entry, we have a data. The data will be in image format. Okay. We need to convert the data into an Excel format with the help of OCR. Okay, this OCR is an abbreviation of optical character recognition, and it is a this technology, it is used to recognize the text in an image format. So the entire text will be in image format. We need to recognize the text from the image format. For the thing, we are going to use this OCR concept. Okay, So now we are going to use this OCR in our Microsoft Office 365 tool. Okay, and this will not work in your traditional Excel. This will work only in your Microsoft 365 web version. Okay, let's move on to the practical demonstration of how to automate this data entry with an OCR format. Okay. Just a minute, let me share my screen. Okay, you can able to see my screen. Is my screen is visible? Okay, thank you, thank you. The first step is you should go to your Microsoft Office 365 web version. Okay, for that, we need to move on to office.com. So these kinds of things we have done in the day one session. Okay, for Microsoft Office 365, we need to access this tool. First thing, just a minute. Okay, and this is the official website of your Microsoft Office 365, office.com. So if you want to access your Microsoft Office 365, we should have our Microsoft account. So our Microsoft account, we need to log in with the credential. Then only we can able to access this Microsoft Office 365. The first step is we need to sign in our Microsoft account. It's very simple. Just log in. I already log in with Microsoft account. Okay, this is your home page of your Microsoft Office 365. So in this home page, we have already discussed about this. We are discussing day one session. We have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneDrive. These tools are Microsoft Office 365. So if you are going to download this Microsoft Office 365, we need to pay subscription version in terms of dollar. Okay, and we have a one more hack will be seen on the end of the session. So how to download your Microsoft 365 subscription version with free of cost, we can see at this end of the session. Okay, so now we are going to use Microsoft Office Excel 365. So for that, we need to click this Excel icon. Okay, we have Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. The first step is we should click on this Excel icon. Okay, and we should click this new blank workbook. It is similar to your Excel sheet. See, it will take some time to open for the first time. It is similar to your Excel workbook. See this, it is also like home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas, data, review, and view. So this is look like your traditional Excel format, but we have some additional tools and add-ins are available in your Microsoft Office 365. Okay, so the first step is we can see the data. Okay, just I'm showing the data right now. Just respond to the chat box. Okay, so this is an example of see, this example denotes university hall plan for students is sent that through email. So this is the image. The image denotes that this is an university hall plan for the student. Okay, this data will be in image format. Okay, and there is some correction in the file. So your officials or your HOD or your team leader, they need this image file, the image data as in Excel format. Okay, so we should know we should know that the image data with the help of if you want to convert the data into Excel format, we should use OCR text. Okay, and how the faculty will manage the situation. Can anyone post your thing in chat? How long it will take to complete this work? Yes, how long? Without OCR, okay. So how long it could complete this work? How much time it should take to complete this type of work? Okay, it's around 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, any other answers? Okay, 5 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, good, great. Okay, so we have 20 minutes to complete. Abdul, yes, good. Okay, we can move on to the practical demonstration, how to convert this data. I just show my data. Let me share my screen. So I have two files here. I have file 1 and file 2. Okay, let me show in file 1. So we have two different format of files. Okay, the first one is file 1 and file 2. We can move on to file 1 concept and file 2 concept. Okay, so the first step is we should go on to your Microsoft Office 365 version, Excel version. Okay, so the first step is we should move on to data tab. So we should convert the image data into an OCR format. Okay, for that we should move on to data tab. So we have home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas and data. Okay, just click on the data tab and we have an option called data from picture. Okay, once you click on this option, okay, we should select the file from your local system. So I already saved this file in my local system. I have a folder called data. So in that folder, the first file, this file is nothing but it is an university hall plan for the student. Okay, so I just select the file and click open. See what will happen now. See this data from picture, it is recognized with OCR2. See, it is on the right side of your Microsoft Office 365. See, we have data here, data from picture here, and we have two buttons here. One is your insert data, another one is your review data. So what does this review data means? If the data is not clear, okay, we can review the data. Okay, we can update the data. For example, once I click review, see what will happen. In the image, it is register number. Okay, so this data OCR, they should not know whether this is a register number text or not. Okay, so for the confirmation, we should review our data. Okay, so the register number text is correct. Once the text is correct, we can accept the request. Okay, just click accept. And second, it is number 1. So this OCR, they can't able to recognize whether it is 1 or not. Once you click 1, we can accept the data. And this is VISCOM, visual communication. The data is correct, we can accept. If the data is incorrect, we can update the data in this text box. Okay, just click accept button. And second is also VISCOM data. Just it's more, both the spellings are correct, we can accept the data. And again VISCOM, FT direction, film technology direction department. Okay, see this text. The roll number will start from RA, it is 1. But the OCR is recognized as L. So we should update the data. We should remove the space and we should update it as 1. Once you accept the request, the data will be accepted with the user permission with the OCR. And the next data will be 1. The OCR is not able to recognize the data. Again, press 1 and accept the request. And last, this is biotech. Moreover, it is same. Once you click accept, okay, the entire data is reviewed from the picture. If you want to insert the data, just click the cursor in your Excel workbook. That's it. Where the data want to place in your Excel, just click the cursor in Excel sheet. Just click insert data. What will happen? See, insert data, again insert data. What will happen? See, the entire data is recognized from the picture with the help of OCR. And this data is converted into an Excel format. Then we can see we can able to update the data. Can able to update all those things we can done with the help of data OCR. Okay, and this data OCR will be available only in Microsoft Office 365. Okay, you can see how much time I will complete this data. It's around 2 minutes. I will accept this. Yes, can accept this. You can complete this image to Excel. We can complete this data into 2 minutes. If you're going for a huge data, okay, you can't able to sharing that we can't able to complete the work. If the data is an image format, and we can convert the data into an Excel format with the help of data OCR. Okay, and this is one of the most important hack for your day-to-day life. Okay, so most of the time the data will be in image format. Okay, and this data we want to convert with the Excel format. Type the data. It contain lot of time waste with the help of typing your data. For that, we have an option called data OCR and data from picture. This data will be available only in Microsoft Office 365. Okay. So I just take 2 minutes to complete the data. You can say that, sir, if the image is very blur format, it is not clear, what will happen? Okay. So if the image is not clear, we can't able to convert the data. It's most important thing. If the image is not in proper format, it is at least we should recognize the data based on OCR. The OCR, we should recognize the data. Okay. For that, the image should be at least 50% the image should be clear. Then only we can able to recognize the data. Okay. You can see this data is clear. Okay. It's very much clear. We can move on to the second presentation. Just 1 minute. See, this is the first example. You can move on to the second example. See, this example denotes course-wise subject allocation for value-added course and send that through email. They need the data in Excel format immediately. You can compare both the data. See, this data is very much clear when comparing to this data. Okay, we have a lot of black shades are available in this data. Okay, how long you will take to complete this image format to Excel? Yes, how long? Can you please type the duration in the chat box? How long it will take? Yes, fast. 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Good. Yes, we can complete this data within 2 or 3 minutes. We can complete. Yes, the same thing. Okay, I have a data in my local system. We need to upload the data in our Office 365. We are going to convert the data. Okay, and most important thing, while converting the data, you should crop the image properly. There should not be any whiteouts are available on the right side corner. We should crop the image very clearly. Okay, am I audible now? Yes, am I audible? Okay, fine. Let me can move on to the second example. I just click sheet 2. Okay, the same format. The first step is we should go to data tab, data from picture, and we need to select that image from our local machine. Just select file 2 and click open. Okay, so see, the data will be converted from image to an Excel format. It will take around 2 or 3 minutes to complete. See, that's the data. The data will be converted and we should review the data because these OCR, they can't able to recognize the entire text. We should recognize and we should review the data. The first thing is we should click review button. Okay, so in that review button, we have option called CSH. This is College of Science and Humanities -bio. There is a space between two texts. And this is the most important problem while we convert the data because this will be separated in 2 columns. You can see this CSH space -space biotech. So this entire text will be in one single column and the remaining text biotech will be in second column. The column will be created dynamically. So once the data is correct updated, we can click accept button here. And the second data is C#. So the data is C#. It's moreover correct. We can accept the request. And the third one is IBM SPSS statistics. So the both the data is same. We can accept the request. And last is this BSc CS. It's also correct. We can accept the request. And last is also BSc CS. We can accept it. If there is any problem with the data, we can update in the text box and we can accept the request. That's it. Once you accept the data, place the cursor in your Excel workbook and click insert data and insert data. See, as I said before, since there is another column biotech, that because of space, it will be created a separate column. We can remove that and we can update the request. That's it. So later we can format the data and we can send to our officials. This is all about your data OCR. It's the most important tool. Okay, you can check in your traditional Excel. See, you can check in your traditional Excel. Just open in my Excel workbook. So I'm using my Excel workbook, Microsoft 2016 version. See, there is an option from the data tab. Okay. There is an option called get external data. Okay. See, See, from access, from work, from text, from other source, it will be an other source in terms of SQL Server, some other database we can able to convert. But there is no option called picture option. This picture option is available only in Microsoft Office 365. Okay, so this is the most important hack in Microsoft Office 365 for your day-to-day life session. So if your data is in image format, don't fear of that. We can able to convert the data into an Excel format with the help of data OCR. Okay, you can accept this. You can convert this data in Excel format within 2 minutes. Can able to accept this. Can convert this type of image. Okay, have you learned this tool before ever? Can anyone? And this is the new. It's the new version. This is a new thing I'm going to learn today. Just press thumbs up in your chat box. Okay. Thank you for your response. Okay, the next one we are going to see is this is also a most important thing nowadays. See, second one is Office 365 filter formula. Okay, so we are going to use filter, advanced filter in your traditional Excel. We have filter option, we have advanced filter option, and we are going to use filter formula. Okay, this is the most important formula. This formula is available only on your Office 365. In your traditional Excel, this formula is not available. Once I complete this filter formula, I just check in my traditional Excel. You can see whether the formula is available or not in your traditional Excel. Okay, let's get into the session of Office 365 filter formula. Okay, just look on this example. Okay, this example contains a source data. Okay, we have a source data. The source data contain, there is a 3 column the data. There is state, customer name, and revenue. We have only 3 columns are available here, and some data I have some 20 to 30 rows are available here. But I have different states. We have Punjab, Maharashtra, Kerala. So these students are from different states. So Punjab, Vanishri from Punjab, and Dakshinamurthy from Kerala, and Sudan from Punjab, and Gujarat, Irfan from Gujarat. So these students are from different states, and they are having a different kinds of revenue incomes are available here. Okay, what we are going to do now, so we are going to use 3 options here. Okay, the first option, so I'm going to find the customer and revenue from the state. It's very easy. So I have a text box here. Okay, so in this text box, I'm going to type Punjab. Okay, so once I type Punjab, okay, using this VLOOKUP function, whether the data, whether the Punjab data will be, sorry, whether the all Punjab data will be retrieved in VLOOKUP or not. Once I type Punjab in the text box, I'm using VLOOKUP function. Whether all Punjab data will be comes under VLOOKUP? Yes. Can anyone respond now? Is possible in VLOOKUP? Okay. See, we can see with how the VLOOKUP is going to work in practical demonstration. Okay. The first thing we are going to use VLOOKUP, first option. And second option, we can use filter manually. So we can use filter option and we can select the state and we can complete the process. And third one is we are going to use filter formula. Okay. So, okay. The first thing is this formula will be work only on your Office 365. Okay. So let's jump on to your Office 365. So I'm going to use my new, okay. I'm going to use my new workbook here. I already have the Excel file, which will be in my local system. So if you want to upload your file, if you want to upload your Excel file, yes, we can there is an option called, there is an upload option. See, there is an option upload in your dashboard of your Microsoft Office 365. Once you click upload button, okay, it will open your open dialog box. Okay, this will be redirect to your local machine. So I'm going to day 3 data. Just a minute, we'll load the data. See, I have a data here. See, day 3 Excel hack. Just select the file and click open button. So it takes some time to upload a file based on your internet connectivity. Once the file is uploaded, it will be open your Office 365 Excel sheet. Okay. The same example will be in your Excel sheet. See the same example here. The same data. Vanishri from Punjab, Vishwa from Gujarat. So I'm going to search Punjab. So the state Punjab, how many students are from Punjab? They should list the customer. They should list the customer name and revenue. The first option, I'm going to use VLOOKUP. Okay, you said that VLOOKUP will retrieve all the data. I just see in the chat box, most of the peoples are press yes button here. Okay, state-wise revenue list will be displayed in VLOOKUP. We can see what will happen. Okay, so for VLOOKUP, we should use every formula will starts from equal to VLOOKUP. Okay, so the VLOOKUP contain by default, they have 4 syntax here: lookup value, table array, column index, and the range lookup. See, my lookup value is my Punjab. Okay, so at what cell you're going to search the text, this is your lookup value, comma. The next thing is your table array. Okay, so you should select the entire table. Okay, I just select the entire table now, and comma, and the state will be in first column. You should press 1, comma, false. False in terms of if both the data should be an accurate data. Okay, if it is an inaccurate data, we can use true. My data should be an accurate. For that, I'm going to use false and close enter. That's it. Okay, see, I just select Punjab. Okay, the state will be Punjab. I'm going for second option, customer name. VLOOKUP, lookup value, and table array, comma, and this customer name will be in second column, comma, false. That's it. And next one, third column is VLOOKUP, lookup value, comma, and comma 3, comma, false. Okay, see, only one history data will be comes in your VLOOKUP function. See, not only one history from Punjab. See, we have Sudan from Punjab, and we have Hariharan from Punjab, and we have Gokulnath from Punjab, and we have Madan from Punjab, and Anthony Arulpreet from Punjab. Okay, once I enter Punjab, okay, only Punjab one history will be retrieved. What happened to the remaining data? Yes, can anyone respond in chat box? What happened to the remaining response? We have 7 data from Punjab. Only the first row will be retrieved in VLOOKUP. What happened to the rest of the data? Yes, come on, come. I know the session is more interactive right now. Then only we can look on to more options in advanced formulas. Yes, what happened? Okay. Because we are given only one. No, that one denotes it's a column number. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 denotes a column number. So my condition will be in Punjab. For example, if I'm going to change the content as Kerala, only Kerala Dakshinamurthy, the data will be retrieved from the database. What happened to the Guru and some other it will not retrieve. This is the main drawback in your VLOOKUP formula. Okay. And second option, we can use filter option. It's moreover in all the Excel it is available. But there is a new method called filter formula. Okay. There is a formula called filter. This filter is the most important formula. This formula will be available only in your Office 365 Excel version. Okay, it's very easy. Just equal to FILTER and opening parenthesis. So we have only 2 syntax here. One is your array and include. Okay, array is nothing but your entire data. For example, equal to filter and select the entire data. That's it. Okay. Once I select the entire data, my second condition is, okay, I'm going to enter the state Kerala. Okay, I'm going to compare this Kerala with my A column. I will listen. See, I'm going to compare this Kerala with my state column. So for that, I'm going to select this entire state column. Just a minute. I'm going to select this entire state column, which is equal to the condition column. Okay. Once I close and I press enter, what will happen? You can see this. Just a minute. I just block the command. 1 minute. The same content filter. Going to select the entire column, comma, and second thing, I'm going to compare with my state column is equal to my condition column, condition cell. Once I close, press enter. See what will happen. You can see the magic right now. The entire Kerala data will be retrieved from the data. It will shown separately. Okay. So my question is, if I going to change the state in this text, whether the data will be updated or not. Can you respond, anyone? Fast. I'm going to change my data Kerala to Maharashtra. Whether the data will be changed or not. Yes, come fast. Yes, sir, it is updated. Yes, it will change. See what will happen once I change my. I'm going to change my data to Kerala to Punjab. Press enter. See, using VLOOKUP, only the first row will be retrieved. If you are using filter formula, the entire Punjab data will be retrieved in your database. Okay, from the database, you can retrieve the data. If you're going for Gujarat, yes, the data will be available. If you're going for Gujarat, see, fraction of second, the data will be retrieved from the database and it will filter the data with a separate column. And this is the most important formula, filter formula. I just want to repeat once again, because it's an important formula. If you're going for any interview, any AI interview, any Excel based interview, this formula is most important thing. Okay, the first step is you should press equal to filter. Okay, filter, and the filter formula contain two parameters. One is your array, another one is your include. There is only two parameters here. Array is nothing but your entire data. Okay, I just going to select my entire data. Okay, from A1 to C30, and my second is include something but your condition column. Okay, what is my condition column is I'm going to compare my state. I'm going to compare whether both the states are equal. I'm going to retrieve the data based on the condition. Okay, I'm going to select the state column, entire state column, which is equivalent to my condition cell. What is my condition cell? This is my condition cell. Once you close the parameter, close the parenthesis, press enter, what will happen? The entire data will be updated in your Office 365. Okay. This is the most important act. We can complete this data within 2 minutes. See, then we should not going for each and every column formula. Once you enter the first row, first cell formula, the entire formula will be updated. See, then the entire formula will be updated. Okay, this is the most important AI hacks nowadays in Office 365. So most of the companies, they are using Office 365 as filter formula. They're not going to use this filter option in Office 365. This filter command, this filter formula is most important thing in your day-to-day life. Okay, whether this formula will change your entire day life, whether you can give us a thumbs up. Yes, fast. Can able to use this data in entire traditional Excel, but we can't able to use this formula in a traditional Excel. We can use only this in your Office 365 Excel formula. Okay. Is there any doubt so far? Yes, we have done so far. What is data from picture? What is automated data text? The first option. Let me share my screen. Okay. So far we have done what is in the content slide. We have completed what is automated data entry with OCR and what is Office 365 filter formula. Okay, these two important things we are going to use in your day-to-day life. And the second thing is your record macro advanced filter. So for example, sir, I'm not having an Office 365 account. I have problem with my internet connection. So how I'm going to use the same option in your traditional Excel? Okay, so I am not have internet connection, sir. I'm not have an Office 365 account. How we can apply this filter formula in your traditional Excel? Now we're going to see with the help of this record macro. Okay, we can see with an example. I just share my screen. 1 minute. Okay, let me share my screen. 1 minute. Okay, you can able to see my screen. Can able to see? Okay, so this is your Excel workbook. So this is your traditional Excel workbook. Okay, I have a data is on the right side. See, I have Punjab, one state, customer, and revenue. The same data, the same Office 365 data I'm going to use in my traditional Excel. So I'm going to use record macro instead of filter formula. Okay, so how it is going to possible? So I'm going to create 3 columns here. For example, this is your entire data. This is your data column. So this column G, H, and I, it will hold your entire data. Okay, and these 3 A, B, and C, 2 and 3 and 4 rows. This is your condition column. What condition column means? If I enter the state as Punjab, the Punjab data will be retrieved in this respective rows itself. Okay, and this is your data and this is your condition, and once the condition is met with your database, the data will be retrieved and it will be shown in your respective cells. Okay, so for that we are going to use record macro with advanced filter option. Okay, we are going to use advanced filter. This advanced filter is available in all the versions. You can go on to 2007 version, 10 version, 13, 16. So all the versions advanced filter are available. Even macro is also record macro is also available. Okay, we can move on to some step-by-step process. It's a very easy command. Okay. Okay. The first step is once you open the workbook, just enter the data, just save the workbook, and just what is my shortcut of my record macro is Control R. What is this Control R means? Once I enter Punjab here, see for example, once I enter Punjab, okay, press enter. Once I enter the Punjab, in keyboard, just press Control R. What will happen? It will retrieve only Punjab record from the database. If I change it as Maharashtra, once I press Control plus R, it will retrieve only Maharashtra data and it will be shown in this respective cells. How it will be happen, we can see right now in step-by-step process. Okay, in your Excel workbook, there is the option tab called View tab. Okay, once you click on this View tab, see in this View tab there is an option called Macro. You can able to see this option Macro, and we have 2 kinds of macro. We have View macro and Record macro. Okay, so View macro is nothing but if you have created a macro already, if you have a predefined macro, you can able to see this macro command. Macro is nothing but it is a module. If most of the computer science students are created as it is function concept, the same thing, it is a separate module. I'm going to create a module for my advanced filter. It's very easy. Just click View tab. Under View tab macro, just click Record macro here. Okay, so once you click Record macro, you should enter the macro name. So if you want to keep the same name, you can able to keep, but I'm going to use it as filter. Okay, and you should assign the shortcut. Without shortcut, you can't able to run your record macro. So my shortcut is Control R. I'm going to use R. So it will automatically configured with small r. So shortcut is Control plus R. If you want to give some description of this macro, you can able to give. Okay, the first step is we should go on to View tab, Macro, Record Macro. In that record macro, you should enter the macro name and you should enter a shortcut. If you want to do a description, you can type the description here and press OK button. Okay. Now the macro is running behind the Excel workbook. Okay. Now I'm going for my data tab. See, I'm going for my advanced filter. This advanced filter is available in your data tab. Just click data. Okay. And your option called advanced filter. Okay. Once you click on advanced filter, see, I just remove all the column here. See, I just remove all the column. So we have three text box here. One is your list range, criteria range. Another one is your copy to. So list range is nothing but your database. Okay, where the database is located. You should select the entire database. See, this list range is nothing but your entire database. You should select the entire database. Okay. And the second column is nothing but criteria. Criteria is nothing but your condition. Okay, where the conditions are applicable here, these three columns. Okay, you should enter, you should select state, customer, revenue along with the blank text box. This is your criteria range. Okay, see, I just want to select one more time. Just select the data. Okay, that's it. And copy to. So this copy to will not be work. See, once you click advanced filter option, only list and criteria range will be displayed, will be text box will be activated. Again, you have to select the copy to option, and copy to is nothing but where the data will be listed out here. I'm going to select only the heading. Okay, why I'm going to select the heading? I just seen the second example. First, I'm going to select the heading and press unique records only. Okay, there should not be any duplicated record. If the record is duplicated, it will automatically remove. Okay, once I pressed OK, okay, again we should go to view, macro, and stop recording. If you not stop your recording, your entire macro will be run behind your Excel workbook. You should stop the recording. See, the recording will stop. Okay, so I'm going to type the state as Delhi. Okay, enter, press Control R. What will happen? See, only Delhi records will be displayed. If you're going to change it as Kerala, press Control R. Okay, only Kerala record is displayed. Okay, no sir, I'm going to just enter the customer name. Okay, I'm going to select it as Janisha from the database. Can select based on the text also. Janisha, just Control R. Okay, so these kind of hacks will be worked for academic purpose, education purpose, and for the office purpose, and for the student purpose. So if you're working in a college, okay, you are the head of the department or you are the senior professor of the department, you are maintaining your entire class data. Okay, entire class data in the separate in the Excel workbook. Okay, if you want to find the student number, we can select this option. Using this option, we can enter the roll number of the student, press Control R, you can retrieve the entire data from the database based on the condition. Okay, this is all about your record macro. So in this record macro, there is a lot of things are available here. Okay, see, once I click macro and view macro, what will happen? See, so my macro is filter. Once you press edit option, edit button, the coding will be automatically created in the backend process based on your option selection. Okay, your option selection, the entire code will be automatically generated with VBA, Visual Basic tool. So this Visual Basic is predefinedly available in your Excel sheet. Okay, and this is all about your record macro. See, I just want to repeat the steps once again. See, okay, the first step is you should type the entire data. Once you type the entire data, you should move on to View tab, Macro. Step number 2, Macro, and Record macro. So once you type the record macro, you should type the macro name. I'm going to type the macro name as filter1. Okay, and the shortcut will be Control R. You can select different shortcut also as you wish. If you want to do a description of the macro, you can able to give a description and press OK. I think this shortcut is already assigned. I'm going to change it as Control T. You can use the same macro name, but we should not able to use the same shortcut here. Okay, and I just move on to data tab. Okay, advanced filter. Just select the list range, and this list range is nothing but your entire data. This is your entire data, and criteria is nothing but your condition column. Okay, and copy to, see, I'm going to copy the data. See, if I'm going to select the two cells here, okay, along with the heading and the blank cell, if I press unique records only, what will happen? See now, there is a warning error while copying the data. If you press yes, the data will be retrieved. But what is the main problem here means, if you want to select Punjab and my shortcut is Control T. If I press Control T, what will happen? See, there is a validation here. Okay, once you press yes, then only again the data will be repeated. See this, there is a lot of misalignment and miss things will happen here. So for copying the cell, you should select only the heading row of the cell. Then only we can able to use this entire data itself. Okay, this is all about your record macro option. Yes. Okay, this record macro will be used in your day-to-day life. Okay, you can able to use in your day-to-day life, but we can able to create this record macro within 2 minutes. You can able to see this. I just complete this entire process within 2 minutes. Okay, so if you want to go for why I'm choosing this record macro option means, without using record macro, if you're going to select advanced filter, what will happen? One, you can able to see only the Punjab data. Okay, again we are going to change it as Punjab to Maharashtra. The data will not be updated. Okay, for that we are going for frequent updation and frequent integration between your Excel sheet. For that we are going to use advanced filter along with your record macro. This is similar to your Office 365 filter formula. Okay, so you can just give us the comments about this record macro. You can able to use this record macro. You can able to use this entire huge number of volume data, and we can able to use this advanced filter along with record macro. We can complete this task within 5 minutes. Have you accept this? Yes, can accept this. Can complete this data, entire data using this record macro. You can complete this in 5 minutes. Have you accept? Yes. This is the way the session 3 will be concluded right now. So the session 3, the day 3 option, the day 3 session is very much useful for your day-to-day life. We can save our work, okay, based on your data in terms of image command. So entire data will be an image command. This image command, okay, this image text, if you want to convert this Excel, you can move on to Office 365. There is the option called OCR option. And second thing, if you're going for a filter formula, okay, this filter is nothing but most important session. This filter command is used in most of the MNC companies, because if you're going for a Zoho workbook, this filter command will work because this will automatically configure in your Zoho workbook. So this filter command will be worked in your Office 365, and this will, using this filter command, you can type only the single cell formula. Once you type the cell formula, the entire formula will be updated in the rest of the cell. This is the main benefit in the filter formula. So if you want to use the filter formula in your traditional workbook, we can use a record macro. Along with the record macro, we can use advanced filter to complete this filter work in this right way. Okay, so it's a most important session, today's session. Okay, just see the recording and do a practice of your own data set. So this will change this Excel, this type of work. We can complete this work within 2 or 3 minutes. You can complete this work. Okay, and at last I'm going to say that so we are, if you want to go for a subscription version, okay, you are working in an institution in terms of the top level institution, or else if you are a student, if you're a student, you have a domain email account in your institution, we can able to subscribe our Office 365. How we can able to possible means, we can see this. Okay, Yes, we can complete this entire process and we can move on to the doubt clarification section. Okay. In your browser, I just share my screen. Okay. In your browser, okay, that's free for students. Okay. Just type in your Google free for students. So this website is exclusively for your student purpose. Okay. This website will be redirect for most of the application for free usage or discount usage for the students. Okay. Just scroll down the option. See, using this free for student option, we have Amazon Prime Student and we have professional development software. Once you scroll down, can able to see this Office 365. Can able to see this? Okay, see this Office 365 software. Okay, and this is an subscription version, and this is only applicable for students. They have a domain email account. For example, if you are working on an SRM university and your email ID should be an, for example, udaya@srmist.edu.in. If you have a domain-based email account, you can able to access this Office 365 subscription version for 1 year. You can able to use. Okay, you can able to use this Office 365 with free of cost for 1 year. See, so applicable only for students, and you should type your email address. You should type your institutional email address, and you can get started. Once the institution, and there will be an tie-up with your Microsoft domain, you can able to use your Office 365 with free of cost for 1 year. Okay, and this is the most important tool for students, not only for Office 365. You can able to use lot of tools are available here. See, you can able to use some there is an option called tool called tablet tool. So this tool is mainly for analytical purpose. You can able to this tool we can able to use for 1 year for students with an institutional account, and you can able to use our website builder with the domain the cost of 50%, and we have a PMS project management and design software. So a lot of tools are available for students. You can just go and visit this link, and which tool will be useful for that. You can log in with your institutional email account, and you can subscribe the account. You can able to use for 1 year for free version. Okay. Yes. Okay, I just complete the session. If you have any doubts, you can ask now. I just can change it as unmute access. 1 minute. Okay, if you have any doubts regarding, you can unmute yourself and you can ask now. I should want to know these 3 tools will be very useful for your day-to-day life, and you can able to complete these 3 tool with the help of, we can able to complete these 3 tool within 2 minutes. Have you accept this? Can able to complete 3 tasks, 3 important tool. We can complete our day-to-day life within 2 or 3 minutes. Have you accept? Okay. Yes. Please repeat for, I just have a query from, please repeat for educational login. Yes, 1 minute. Let me share my screen. Okay, this is the official website for students. Okay, so once you select this desktop kit for a client, okay, and they will ask an email address. Okay, this email address should be, I just the email address should be like this. Just a minute, I just share my screen. It should be a domain-based account. Okay, this should be a domain-based account at the rate of srmist.edu.in at your college name along with your domain configuration. If you have an email ID like this, you can able to log in with the tool, and you can able to use this tool for 1 year with the free of cost. Okay, this is what about education login. Yes. Any other queries? Okay. If you have any other queries, you can ask right now. I just open the unmute access. You can unmute yourself and you can talk right now.
Hello. So this is very informative. Actually, what is the main difference between the Microsoft and Microsoft 365, sir?
Okay, yes, ma'am. This Microsoft 365 filter option.
Whether this is AI tool, sir?
Ma'am, I can't able to hear your voice, ma'am.
Okay, what is the main difference between Excel and Microsoft 365?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I just tell the two difference. See, your traditional Excel, you can able to do all those things. You can able to move for data validation. We can update the data. We can save the data. And we can do charts, everything on that. But if you're going for any other third-party add-in, for example, if you want to use ChatGPT add-in or some other add-in, your traditional Excel will not be supported. Okay. For that, this Office 365 is only used for business development and official purpose. So if you want to go for some advanced analytical process, so Microsoft is announced 365 version. So we can able to integrate AI add-in in Microsoft Office 365. Some other add-in is supported in traditional version, but some advanced type of option will be worked only in Microsoft Office 365. You can compare this tool. See, we have a data frame picture option is available only in 365. The same option, it is not available in Microsoft Office because there is a two difference. Why? Because this Office 365, it is a subscription version and it is applicable only for the IT people. They are working on huge kind of data. Okay, if they are going for huge kind of data, they need to complete the data within short span of time. So if you are going for traditional Excel, we can't able to do this work. We can going for a manual process. If you're going for an automation process, we can complete this type of work only on in Office 365 version. So we have most of the add-in are available in Office 365.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other queries? Yes, the feedback link I will post within 2 minutes. Yes. Yes. Do you have any other queries?
Thank you, sir. Excellent discussion, sir. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chaitanya, sir. Thank you, sir.
More you can tell tomorrow what is the topic you are going to cover.
Yes, tomorrow topic is going for an AI tools. We are going to see 3 AI tools right now. For this tool is mainly focused for faculties and for the students. For example, if you want to create an animated video or your video tutorial, you can use these kind of AI tools. We can able to create our self-made video with the help of AI tools. So we're going to discuss 3 important AI tools on tomorrow. This tool is applicable for if you are want to create a YouTube channel and if you're going for creating a self-made video. And these 3 tools will be very useful for students. For the faculty, if you want to create a self-made video for your lecture, we can able to use 3 tools. Okay, because these 3 tools are most of the tools are very free of version. Some other tools they have been going for subscription version. So there is some limitations are available for some other tools. You can see these 3 AI tools on tomorrow for video preparation and some other hacks we are going to see on tomorrow. Now the same time will be at 5 to 6 p.m. Okay. Yes. Any other queries? We will share the Zoom meeting link only on in your WhatsApp group. We can able to just go and check the WhatsApp group at 7 o'clock. We can post the link. Yes. Any other doubts? Yes. Okay. Then just move on to the feedbacks link. Just a minute. I just put the feedback. Okay. So participants, just fill the feedback link. It is available in your chat box. Okay. Once you complete the feedback link and you can leave.
Thank you, Udaykumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.